Back-to-back wins for the first time in a while with Manchester United in the last episode. We were delighted with the victories over Hull City and Spurs. So coming into this game here against Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park, we expect nothing other than another 3 points against Pardew's side. We'll certainly be fancying our chances right now. My form hasn't been great, but I'm still hoping for a turnaround in my fortunes individually, but hopefully more wins with Manchester United and getting back to the way we were playing at the start of the season. Got loads of space here down the left hand side and I can't even control the ball and I've just dived out of play. I think that summed up the first half of this first half. That's just embarrassing. But Kelly's going to throw it backwards towards Hangeland. I could win this. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Van Persie and Keane go together because I'm down. What a chance here for Will Keane. Come on, mate. Come on, Will Keane. Come on, Will Keane. He scores. Palace 0, Manchester United 1. And see, I meant to do that. I meant to fall over in a comical fashion to try and make the Palace defenders laugh and stop them from concentrating. It's Palace 0, Manchester United 1. Will Keane gets the goal. I'm pretty sure he scored against Spurs. He scores here as well. And we do take the lead. Disappointed not to get an assist for the goal. I was hoping to get up to my feet really quickly and let Van Persie play it down the left-hand side, but instead I'm kind of glad I didn't, because Van Persie finds Will Keane, he goes through one-on-one himself, he keeps his composure, and Will Keane does open the scoring. This was such a poor half until that incident. There was absolutely nothing to report, but finally we get a shot in the game, and it's the goal as well. Will Keane fires it past Speroni. Palace 0, Manchester United 1, and hopefully from this point onwards, things are going to start to kick on and we can get some more chances on the board. You know the rules. It's giant throw-in time. It's giant throw-in time. Will Keane, it's coming to you, mate. Try and get your second goal of the game. In it goes towards Keane, who flicks it on. And it's just over the bar. I think it might have taken a deflection off Hangeland, actually. But another chance there. Will Keane almost got his second goal of the game. Alright, so Van Persie to take this corner then. I'm going to try and run into the centre. Try and give Speroni something to think about. It's going to come to the edge of the area though. Herrera controls and shoots. And it's a good save by Speroni. And the rebound by Cleverley is turned in. There's no offside flag. It's Palace 0, Manchester United 2. And Tom Cleverley gets a goal right before half-time. We're 2 goals up in this game. And we've got another half to play. But Palace haven't done much in this game at all. And if the second half is anything like the first half, we're on course for our 3rd successive win. It came towards Herrera on the edge of the area. I asked him to shoot. He did. It went through a crowd of bodies. Speroni did well to parry it, but Cleverley got to the rebound first. There was no Palace defender in sight, and he just dinks the ball over the Argentine goalkeeper and puts it into the back of the net. So Palace 0, Manchester United 2. The home side have got to do much better than this in the second half if they want to get anything from this game. Otherwise, we're going to make it 3 wins out of 3, and hopefully, you know, on the basis of the first half performance, hopefully we're going to start to come back to the form we were showing right at the start of the season. Palace 0, United 2. Here's the heart to Kelly. Through towards Joe Ledley. Good chance here if he can cross, and there was a shirt pull there, and I'm not surprised the referee is pointing to the spot. It's a penalty to Crystal Palace. Di Maria, who came on at half-time for Cleverley, was pulling on the shirt. You could see that from a mile away, and so did the referee from a few yards away. He's pulling on the shirt of Joe Ledley. The number 28 goes down, and the referee awards a penalty, and correctly so. You just can't do that. I don't know why he did that. I mean, he could have crossed the ball in, but even so, there was no need to do that, man, seriously. Still, penalty to Crystal Palace and a great chance for them to get themselves back in the game with their first real chance of the game. So, really good opportunity here from the spot. It's going to be Marouane Chamakh against Lindegaard. Can the Moroccan make it 2-1, or is Lindegaard going to make the save? No, it's Chamakh with the goal, and the former Arsenal striker, and is it Bordeaux he came from before that? Well, he makes it 2-1 anyway, and Palace are back in this game out of nothing, really. I mean, seriously, they've had no chances in the entire game. They get themselves a penalty and they score it. Palace 1, United 2, Chamakh from the spot. Alright, giant throw in time? Nah, let's just regain possession real quick. Keane, and that's going to come through us. A lovely ball inside, but Delaney is there. And Matta's won it back. Juan Mata there, surely to make it 3-1. Great save by Speroni, and the clearance comes to Di Maria, and it goes straight to Speroni, and it's still 2-1. Mata almost scoring even, just seconds after coming off the bench. Down the right-hand side, can I take on Joel Ward? Yes, I can. Quick little McGeady spin. Great chance here. Going to drill in that cross towards Van Persie, who puts it wide and behind for a goal kick. It's Johnny Evans. And now Raphael. And I'll take that ball there. There we go. Easy as you like. Chip it through towards Wilson. Poor decision, but it's going to come back to me. Through towards Wilson. Great chance here for James Wilson off the bench. I'm in support. Great chance here to make it 3-1 and seal the game. But Speroni denies me my first goal in a few games. And it's cleared away by Palace. And there is the final whistle. It's all over. We have won for the third game in a row. We've beaten Palace by 2-1. We were plain sailing at half-time. There wasn't really any threat from Palace. We gave away a soft penalty 5 minutes after the restart, which that man Shamak scored from. But I think we deserved the win over 90 minutes, and I'm really pleased we got it. Individually, though, not happy with my performance at all. I got myself a 7.0. My passing was, good enough at 88%. Only failed with 4 passes. But really, I should have scored the one-on-one I had, and I just didn't. I didn't do enough, personally speaking. I could have played better, let's just say that. But I do believe we deserved the victory. As you can see, we had far more shots, far more on target, 10% more possession, and also the 2-1 scoreline, of course, being the most important thing. So delighted with that. 3 wins out of 3. Hopefully now this form is going to become something which is more regular. We had a bit of a poor run over the past few episodes, but hopefully now we are going to start to get back to the form we were showing right at the start of the season. But that is going to be the first game of the episode done. And now we can take a look at my attributes and stats as well. As you can see, 85 rated attacker midfielder is now into January. Look at the attributes right there. Really, really nice right now. The stats as well, as you can see, 27 games in all competitions, 6 goals and 23 assists. An average rating of 7.80. It's been a really good debut season with Manchester United. Look at the accomplishments right there. 60% overall CAM progress. And although I have been on a bit of an inconsistent run of late in terms of my own individual form, the league table right now sees us in second place, just 5 points behind the leaders Chelsea, exactly halfway through the season. We're also into the Capital One Cup semi-finals. We'll have Spurs in those semi-final ties, and also the Champions League round of 16. We've been drawn against Wolfsburg in that knockout stage. So yeah, the season so far with United has been pretty decent, to be honest. I'm still pretty upset on my individual form over the past few games, but as you can see, I've also put on some new boots now. We've gone up to Puma. We'd already achieved the Puma sponsorship already, but I decided to change from Umbro as I didn't want to keep them on for too long, and we'd already achieved that sponsorship. And in the next episode as well, I'll also be showing you all the sponsorships and the updates of what we've achieved so far. Still, we take on Newcastle United for the second and final game of today's episode. Here is John Carver's side come and take us on here at Old Trafford. They're doing much better in the game than they are in real life, but I'm still sensing our 4th win out of 4 games, and hopefully with my first game with my new boots, I'll be able to get a goal or an assist as well. Here's Van Persie, and he's going to give it back to me. And now back inside to Van Persie, Wilson next to him, and Wilson tackled, and I wanted to play on there because that could have been Mata going through. That was actually a really good chance there if he would have turned his man down the right hand side. And oh, that's why play stopped. I just saw it in the background. A red card, a straight red card for Jack Colback, and the former Sunderland man is off. Was that really a red card? I didn't see it really in full. Oh, actually, yeah, you can see that. It's actually like sort of an off-the-ball challenge, I think. It was come from behind. I didn't realise it was that bad at first. I was more concentrating on Mata. And it's a red card for Jack Colback, and Newcastle are down to 10 men 11 minutes before the break. So it's been a pretty poor first half, in all honesty. But now the away side are down to 10 men. We could really take it to them now if we go for it. So I'm going to try and run at Yanmat here and get past him, and I've done so, and this could be a really good chance. It's still myself. If I can beat Williamson here, this is a brilliant chance, and at the far post, Wilson would have been on the end of it had it not been for a big interception by Colaccini. Raphael towards myself. I'll try and fake shot round my man, and that's got to be a penalty, ref, surely. Penalty to Manchester United. Santon takes me down, and the Italian can't complain about it. It was a really poor challenge, and it is going to be a penalty to United. So great chance here to make it 1-0 from the spot. Hopefully, well, I'd like to take it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Van Persie. Van Persie is pretty reliable from penalties, but of course he did actually miss one against Newcastle at St James's Park earlier on in this season. But I think actually that was the game where he took one and then missed one and then scored one. I can't remember now. But even so, it is indeed going to be Robin Van Persie. I've won it, but the Dutchman is going to stand up and take it. Can he beat his Dutch colleague Tim Krul? Van Persie against the goalkeeper, who's going to come out on top. It is Robin Van Persie. He smashes the ball in. Tim Krul dives the right way, but he can't keep it out, and it's United 1, Newcastle 0. So really pleased with that. I won the penalty. Of course, I won't be credited with the assist or anything, but it's still nice to know I was involved in the build-up directly, and we do get ourselves the opening goal of the game. So Van Persie smashes it in, and after Colback's red card a few minutes ago, I did feel as though this game could be ours for the taking if we really went for it for the final 10 minutes of the half. Really tried to grab ourselves a goal before the break. We've got one. It's 1-0, and Newcastle are going to have to work really hard now if they want to get themselves back in the game. Quick little ball roll there. Try and beat Daryl Yamat here with a quick little Berber spin. Have done so. Played inside. Great chance here for Van Persie for 2-0. Sorry, Herrera even for 2-0. But a shot hits the post and goes behind for a goal kick. Is Yamat for Newcastle, and now Colaccini. Oh, Colaccini getting away with it there. We've won the ball back though. Now Wilson can play me through down the left-hand side. This is a really good chance here because I've got the pace on Mike Williamson, surely. What a chance this could be here. I'm round Williamson. Got to pick someone out here. Great chance, and a cross finds Herrera, but Herrera blasts the ball over. That's my ball there. I knew that was going to come to me. And we'll take possession back, and Blimp plays it through towards Mata. Now Van Persie. He's got Wilson ahead of him. James Wilson on the ball. Van Persie's back if he wants. Now inside towards Mata. I'll take that ball there if you want. There we go. Good chance here. I've got Van Persie running through if I can find him. Van Persie. Good save by Tim Krul. And Herrera's tackle sees the ball go out for a goal kick. Here's Santon for Newcastle. Is he going to cross? Yes, he is. But it's blocked by Mata. And again, his second cross is blocked by Mata. Santon not having a good game at all. And now, because he's so far out of position, we could be on the break here. And I'm round Colaccini. I've got Wilson to beat. I want someone in the area to help me out, though. Please, someone get in the area. I'm round Wilson. I want to go myself, actually. What a chance here. Oh, it's a great save by Krul, but the rebound comes back to me. And I get my first goal in a few games. And it's Manchester United 2, Newcastle 0. And surely we're going on to get the win now. So, first game with the new boots and a goal as well. Really pleased with that. As soon as I put Williamson on the floor, it was like my mind was made up. I had to go for goal, even though I saw Van Persie in support. So maybe a bit selfish, but to be honest, I feel like I can, deserve to be selfish, as I've been passing the ball around all game and not looking for the goal. But I get one here. It's United 2, Newcastle 0. Pleased to score the first game with my new boots on. 2-0 to United now. Newcastle, of course, down to 10 men. I can't see them getting themselves back in the game, and it should now be 4 wins out of 4. Here's Van Persie. I'm in support here. There's a good chance here if I can get around Anita and keep on running. Will Keane is going to come to you. Keane on the ball. Back to me if you want. Nope, go for goal yourself. Just wide of the post. It's a good ball in towards Cisse. Shaw gets it away. Here's Daryl Yamat. Controls and plays that wide towards David Santon. And if the Italian tries to play it in, it's a poor pass. However, Colaccini's been felled in the area there, and it's a penalty to Newcastle. So we got one in the first half, Newcastle got one in the second half. It was Herrera who actually seemed to slip. I don't think he was trying to make a challenge, because he tried to control the ball and slipped there. I think he was actually trying to pass the ball, but it is a penalty. Colaccini won the ball back, and he took him down, so it is a penalty. I guess a bit of misfortune, really, in that, but even so, it is a definite penalty, and a great chance for Papi Cisse to make it 2-1. So good chance here for Cisse to get Newcastle possibly back in the game here. It's Cisse against Valdez. I think he's going to chip it, and he does. And he makes it United 2, Newcastle 1. So possibly with just under 7 minutes to go, Newcastle could grab themselves an equaliser and come from 2 goals down to make it 2-2. I don't see it happening. I still think we'll be okay, because they haven't really done too much since the Colback red card, to be honest. But even so, I guess if nothing else, to grab themselves a consolation. But this might be a possible route back into the game for them. Cisse chipping in the penalty, which Colaccini won through Herrera's challenge, and it's 2-1. Here's Luke Shaw down the left-hand side. I was in space there, but instead he crosses the ball. And I'm glad he did, because it's fell to Mata, and Mata makes it 3-1. And just a couple of minutes after Newcastle grabbed themselves a goal back, we have scored the goal that will wrap up the 3 points now. Juan Mata gets it, and I actually wanted Shaw to give me the ball back, because I could have been in space, but instead the cross was flicked backwards by Van Persie. It fell to Mata. He takes a touch, and he drills it into the bottom corner. United 3, Newcastle 1, and no way back now for the away side. Here's Will Keane for United. Can we get ourselves a 4th goal? Good ball inside. There could be a great chance here. It's a good chance for Powell, who shoots, and Krul makes the save and turns it behind for a corner. Almost grabbing ourselves a 4th goal of the game there. But we have got ourselves a corner. Could get it from here. And in goes the corner from Mata, and it's headed away by Williamson. Rojo has space to shoot. He can shoot. It's going to come to me. I don't want to shoot, so I'll just regain possession for a bit. Back to Shaw, back to Van Persie, back to Shaw. Is Shaw going to cross the ball in? In it goes. Good chance here, and Herrera's header goes just over the bar. Oh, Yamat in trouble. Yamat in loads of trouble. I've won the ball here. A brilliant chance, and I've pulled up. Oh. That just sums it up for me. I've had such a great game. I felt like everything was going my way, and I've pulled up. And I think I'm going to be forced off. No, I'm not, because the referee's blown for full time. Thank goodness for that. So that might actually make sure the injury's a little bit softer. But even so, I've pulled up in stoppage time, and hopefully hopefully that is not a bad injury or anything. I might possibly miss a week or two, but hopefully that's not a bad injury. It's a shame as well because I had a really good game. I scored a goal. I didn't get any assists in the game. I did win the penalty, which Van Persie scored our first goal from. I thought I played really, really well in that game, and it's just typical my luck that I pull up with the final chance of the game, which I couldn't even get because I wasn't able to kick the ball afterwards. Even so, we won the game. Delighted with that. That's now 4 wins out of 4. Really, really pleased with that. And let's just see if I have got an injury or whether I can just run it off and I'll be okay. Let's have a look. Did I get injured? There's nothing in the email inbox, so I should be totally fine. And let's have a quick look in the my career section. Yep, player is currently healthy, so in the end, it's nothing major. So I'm pleased with that. And there you go. But that is going to end the episode, guys. So as always, a big thank you for watching the video. I really do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode of My Player, then please do leave a like. It is much appreciated. And of course, it really does help my channel out. And I will see you for the next episode of My Player very soon.